My name is Chris Burson. Thanks very much for signing up for my session on flipping feedback in the arts. I think you'll agree that when it comes to feedback, written feedback is not always the most helpful for the students, and I know my students have found this very much to be the case. So we'll look at a few different ways that you can provide feedback. I'm using a document camera at the moment. I have also done this using my phone and an iPad, but if there's any way that you can point to specific areas on an artwork, and of course I don't know a lot about visual art, so I'm not going to say anything, but there's anywhere that you can point to it and say this is good, and the inflection of your voice makes such a difference. That's why I like to use video. Of course, in English and anywhere would you write, and this is in the case of music, if this is something that the students had written, I might use my color-coded pens to show them my degrees of what I think needs to change and why, or I might just use highlighters to do the same thing. So another thing that you could do is actually take annotated scores like this. So you could take a score and you could highlight the things that you think are good about that score, and you could say, I really love this, but wow, we need to talk about that. And that makes a lot of sense to students right away and doesn't take any more time. In fact, it takes less time and it's more meaningful to the kids. So there's a lot of things that we can comment about. I don't know where to start with that one. So let's look at another way. Music and perhaps drum and dance as well, it's probably more meaningful to look at video or something like Sibelius, where you can comment on the student's work. And in the session we'll talk about different ways that you can do that and ways that you can manage what you do with this video feedback. Your homework is to upload something that we can give feedback on. It can be something that's copyright free that doesn't belong to you, or it can be something that's yours that you want to put out there. It'll just be used in the workshop and it won't be taken anywhere else, but it'll give us a chance to play around with some of the techniques we'll use for giving feedback in the arts.